new. I'm reaching my threshold with that though, so. Oh, I'm sorry, Snow. I'm sorry to hear that. Mental stress. Mental stress indeed. What can you do? Tis life, unfortunately. Had a puppo family member also be on the way out for us over here recently. How are the overall good, but also going insane? Also going insane. So, work has just been like one day at a time. And I don't know. It's one thing to be like, oh yeah, just take one day at a time. And it's another thing to be like, I can only take one day at a time. Like, I can just focus on what I'm doing today, and that truly is all I can handle today. I do be working. I do be working. So, glad yesterday I had therapy, where I literally just got to unleash about work for 50 minutes. After already having like unleashed on Kenny about work for a while prior to that, you know. We'll need to like hang out in Discord so I can talk to you guys freely about things, cause like, I don't know, man. It's a shit show, but what can you do? Nick, hello, how have you been? Yeah, it's like, I enjoy the work that I'm doing, but the environment in which I'm doing it in is just so chaotic. I thrive with rules and consistency, and while we have a lot of rules and like regulations and things are just so inconsistent. And it literally can be like you follow all the procedure and everyone agrees on something, and then like months down the line, one person sees it and has a problem, and then suddenly it's everybody's problem. Even though everybody had previously agreed that the thing was fine, one person says it's not, and then it ends up being like a whole big thing. So I need to figure out some days to take off here soon, otherwise I will explode. Especially, I don't know, I've been bad, like, most of the holidays we've gotten to take, I have worked through doing, like, freelance work. So I really, I've not gotten to take a break, even like last Friday. Though I did not stream, I did in fact record and edit. So that's on me. I have to set my boundaries. But what can you do? I want to get things done. I want to do things. You need a vacation. You really need a vacation. I do. Where do I go? I want to go somewhere, and not just the beach. Because I don't know. I guess it technically is a vacation. I have friends who like going to the beach for like a couple of days at a time. But like, that's always the same. And it's like, I don't really want to stay up late playing games and like drinking with people as vacation. Like, you reach a certain age where that's not vacation. I mean, I would love to go to Japan. I think I need to make that happen. So like, I am a beach person. It just has to be the right beach conditions. So like the Oregon coast very much is one, we refer to it as the coast. Like, some people are like, do you want to go to the beach? But it's like, do you want to head over to the coast? And most of the time, it's like overcast or rainy, even when it's nicer inland. It's not like a California beach or even like the East Coast beaches. It's not warm. I think in my entire life, it's been warm enough to swim in the ocean like once. So it's generally very overcast. Sometimes it's clear, but like, I don't think it ever gets over 80 degrees Fahrenheit at the beach here. When I went to Greece though, oh my god, I love just sitting on the beach and soaking up the sun and swimming in the warm water. So like, I went to Greece with a friend, and my friend was not as big into the beach as me. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna stay out here and just like be in the water for a bit. Like, I am low-key a mermaid. But generally conditions are not right for me to go mermaid. So it's like, if it was a nice warm beach where I can soak up the sun, it wasn't too crowded. There were definitely people down there, but not too bad. Greece was really beautiful. I wish I had planned better. Like, I really enjoyed my time in Greece, but I did not really plan well to do island hopping. I really wanted to take a trip from Piraeus, where I was staying, to Santorini, but that's like an all-day boat trip, I guess. It takes like a long time to get over there, and so it would be like, oh, we'd get there and then like have to immediately come back. So next time. I know, plant woman that you are. Do I show you guys my plants? My monstera just grew another leaf. I don't think they would let me, Nick. I don't think that would end up being a vacation. I think that would be a working vacation, where I never come back. Oh man. Today, I don't know what game I want to play, or if I want to play a game. I kind of just want to hang out and yap and catch up. Because, yeah, I don't know, man. Life. You'd come back, just name drop me? Okay. You know, at Nick's Awakening, you may know him as Flame Ghoul King. And they'll go, oh, Flame Ghoul King, say no more. And then they get me out of there. Have you guys been playing games? If so, what games? Feels hello. Happy Friday, how are you? I have mostly just been playing Tamagotchi Life offline. I started playing a little bit of Paralives, which is fun. It is a little bit buggy. I'm curious if I would be able to stream it, or if my computer would say, hold on. Hold on. Ken, hi. I know I am streaming. I was like, I can't miss 2 Fridays in a row. Just got up, looked down at your nails, and forgot they were done. That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling when you're like, oh, they're done. I don't know, as somebody who generally doesn't have like their nails painted, it is like a nice surprise sometimes. I was thinking about doing my nails while we hang out today. I don't know, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I feel like we all need to be chilling. I think like our stress is all up to here. I don't mean to speak for you guys, but I feel like societally we're all just like up to here. How is Sweet Little Moon? The sweetest. Ken, how are you doing, by the way? Where is Little Moon? Can you guys see her? Hold on. She's right there. Do I be rude? Do I pick her up? She loves just being in small, dark places. So those are blackout curtains. She likes just being behind those. Doing better. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. I wanna disturb her a little bit.
Simple 168 Ascend. I am packing RN, but hello.
Thank you for the resub. Moon says thank you. Thank you very much, Simplexes. We get a okay, thank you for the shout out for Simplexes. I'm trying not to talk too loud because she'll freak out. Tell my work to not message me. Mwah. I hope your packing goes well, though. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Why are you jelly? Do we just do an ASMR stream? No Hound loves you. Kiki, say thank you. Thank you for the resub, Ken. Now she's like, don't disturb me, mother. Back behind the curtain I go. She thinks she's so smooth. She thinks she's so hidden. A little tail sticking out. Hi, Ravi. Sadly, you're stressing. So are you moving? Moving is very stressful. Not even low-key, just totally high-key. But it is what it must be. I want to move. But I need to, like, figure out where. Because I don't know, man. The area in which I currently live, all of the construction companies are so cheap. I'm like, okay, is this what I rant about for my thinking out loud this week? I could absolutely rant about this for a really long time. Los Angeles, I fear. I thought you were already down there. Or is that where you're telling me to move? Robbie, I'm pretty good. Just try not to think about work. Whenever someone says, where should I move? I say, come on down. I don't know, man. I have been flat out told I would probably not like LA. I know that not everyone in LA is like the streamers and content creators that we see online, but also I kind of feel like they all are. Get on down to LA if you're wealthy. Yeah, I would move down to LA and I would be in poverty. Hi Xana, hello. Oh my gosh, final season of The Bear. You guys give East Side vibes. You wouldn't mind, probably. See, I don't even know what that means. I know that, like, WeHo. That's where the gays are. So I'm assuming East Hollywood is, like, less of the, like... No, not even East Hollywood. Just East LA. Away from Hollywood. Less of that, maybe. Oh man, we'll circle back. I found a new content creator that I'm like obsessed with. They are in New York, and their IRL streams, hella, I'm like, okay, low-key, do I want to move to New York? Because if this is like just what day-to-day life is like, that's kind of fire. His name is Ari at Home. You guys maybe have heard of him. I feel like I've been under a rock. I just learned about him. He has this like huge beat making setup. He has like a portable music studio essentially that he carries around like a drumline kit. And he just mixes beats live, and he gets people to like rap on them or play music with him, and he produces bangers after bangers or bangers all live. Like, he's legitimately a prodigy, but like 80% of people on the street in New York, I guess, are just like goated rappers. I'm just like, oh, everyone can freestyle in New York, I guess. New York is hot now because of our mayor. He's pretty great, I agree. New York City is an integral part of that stream. Oh yeah, I'm just like... One, it's hella expensive too. So, I would live in a shoebox. And unfortunately, I do need a fair amount of space. I don't know, not a ton. But having like my PC set up, it does unfortunately take a lot of space. Hi Aslam! Loved LA when you were there. Probably your second favorite place in California. Subject to more experience in Santa Barbara. Like I've been to LA and it was fine. I feel like I didn't really get to interact with a lot of people. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm thinking about like, do I want to get into this? When I was in LA, I feel like I really stuck out. Like, it was obvious that I wasn't from LA. I was there recording some online like mini episodes for a toy brand that I used to manage. And so like that was super cool. But like I was getting stared at a lot. Like people could tell I wasn't from around these parts. And I only know this because my colleague that I was with was like, everyone's staring at you. I'm like, what? I just feel like the bar is a lot higher in LA. So I don't want to like move to LA and be poor and like undesirable. Nightshade, hello! No lies, of Philadelphia, and this is the first time in my life I wish I lived in New York. Like, I never had the desire to live in New York, but I don't know, man. Watching Ari's streams, I'm just like, damn. Music really brings people together, for one. I love that. And just, like, everyone's talented, and there's so many people in New York. Too many people in New York, so no one, like, gives a shit what you're doing. Like, you can just do your own thing, and I miss being around, like, creatives closely. I think most people that seem like they're from here are not from here anyway, so who cares? That's true. Tourists, look up. Oh, thank you, Ravi. Oh, thank you for the subbing on YouTube. I'm so sorry, I haven't been seeing these channel points. Are you waterboarding me? I don't think anyone from LA is from LA. That's true. It's definitely like a transplant city. I don't know. It's super weird. I have a coworker who is in Orange County, from Orange County, and I'm like, that's crazy. People are born there. Oh, thank you, Pop Stan. It is really hot. How hot is it for you, Robbie? We finally have a break from how hot it's been. It was like 94 Fahrenheit a couple days ago. Too toasty. I probably don't seem like I'm from here and I lived here like 90% of my life. See, okay, there are chill people. There are chill people. I think just like, I don't know, influencers kind of give it a bad rap. Because there's just like a few cities where I'm like, I'm concerned that the people would be like really superficial and I wouldn't make friends because I don't have like that same kind of desire. Or I'm like not big on clubbing. Like Miami is another one to where it's like probably fun to visit, but just from what I see online, I would probably like not enjoy being there because I am not like a Miami baddie. But again, this is me all just being judgmental of the things I see online, which I know is not a great way to be. You can't make friends, you're an adult. You have the friends that you have. Well, sucks to be me because I don't have as many friends as I did when I was younger. But that's okay. I don't know. Over the past... Shoot. Did anyone else just like lose a lot of friends in the pandemic? Like grow apart from people. Might move to Japan? I would love to move to Japan. Your friends say that you look like a vampire. Make friends from ages 2 to 22 and then it's a tontine until you're the last sad one left. No. Visit LA again? I think you'd like the Silver Lake area. Okay. Maybe I head down there. $34 in Germany? That's hot. Okay. What's 34 Celsius to Fahrenheit? 93.2. Ugh. Yeah, so that's kind of how hot it had been over here, Robbie. We are down to... I think the high is gonna be like mid-60s today. So finally a good break from it, because it was so hot. You're on the west side or OC, very different vibes. I feel like I'd like, from what I've seen, like Santa Monica. The more like hippie area. See, like the only way you can make friends is by making friends of other friends as an adult. Or I have to like enroll myself in a class or something and try and make friends that way. Otherwise it's like, yeah, we're at work. The Plexus just said no. Not... Wait, did I say Santa Monica? That's not what I mean. Santa Cruz? Santa Monica's where all of the, like, big companies are. Netflix, Stars, Sony. So you're right, that probably also would not be the best. Jessie, hello! You have a lot of friends that are from Asia, so it's hard to get along with their culture. There's just like a lot of cultural differences. And it can be difficult. Like, I really want to move to Japan. I'm concerned of like how much I would be able to do because of my tattoos. When I went to Japan last time, I did have this one and this one. And I don't know, people liked it. People were telling me how kawaii my ghost is. But I know like younger people, they're like, ooh, that's so cool, because tattoos like aren't really a thing there because they're highly associated with the Yakuza. But like gyms, public pools or saunas, hot springs, beaches, I'd probably have to cover up. Work, I'd most likely have to cover up. I do not want to be a tech bro. Oh my gosh, Robbie, how was seeing twice? I know, Robbie, I didn't end up streaming last week. Oh, you're in Culver City and it's honestly fine, but do you feel like you don't fit in so much now? Oh, pourquoi? Pourquoi? Just get a Yakuza tattoo. Yeah, big dragon on my back. You're like, I'm the most Yakuza you've ever seen. Tattoos aren't an issue most places. Well, only places you might have issues with are nonsense in some clubs. Okay, that's good to know. I know with work, from what I've heard, they generally want you to cover up. But yeah, I would love to move to Japan. At this point, I'm like, do I need to, like, enroll in college again? Would that be my best bet for getting a visa? Oh, it's just different from when you grew up, more affluent, stuffier. I feel that. I feel that. The Seattle branch of the Yakuza. To be fair, you didn't work when you lived in Tokyo. Yeah. The other thing with Japan is I'm not sure, like, I don't know. They're very hierarchical. Nick with the 75 stream streak. Let's go. The big chonky streak. Thank you so much. Yeah, you definitely have to be like super polite. So there's a lot of Japanese folk that work for the company that I work for. And I'm always just like, okay, I have to call everybody their name, son. Could you kindly, blah blah blah. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Which is not very hard, but also, I don't know. Working for companies where it's like you're technically not allowed to talk to other people above like your direct manager. I don't know, man. I'm like, we're humans. Why are you acting like you're like a politician and I can't talk to you without going through like your bodyguard first, essentially? I don't know. The dream is to get fired from a Japanese job? Why? Lots of people still wear suits there. I'm not allowed to talk to the Burger King. You have to go through the manager if you want to talk to the king. Robbie, you ended up on the big screen at the Twice concert. Oh my gosh, that is so fun. That's so amazing, Robbie. Oh, I bet that was such a surreal experience. So did they like show you dancing on the screen? Did they like pull you up so you could dance with them? Because that'd be crazy. They rarely fire you. They isolate you and take away your responsibilities until you quit out of shame. Ah. That doesn't work for everybody. Here's the thing, if you keep paying me to do nothing, shame's on you. I'm taking it until I can get my retirement package. Yeah, that's like, It's kind of like what they did in Silicon Valley. If you haven't seen that show, it's a fun show. Oh, and Robbie, I bet you killed your dance. Yeah. Worked in corporate America long enough to know there's no loyalty and that you should get everything you can from any corporation. I'm feeling that. which is why I've told you guys that I am taking Friday mornings to do my streams, because I need to reclaim a little bit of time. I definitely I've burnt myself out, or reached that point of burnout where, like, at the end of the workday, I'm just like, I need to be a vegetable so I can do it again tomorrow. And I really don't like pretty much only maintaining myself to work, not living life, living to work, instead of working to live. So I'm like, I'll reclaim my time a little bit. Oh, sir, you don't like the food? You like the noodles but don't like seafood? So, like, I must confess, I'm not the biggest on fish. My favorite fish is salmon. But when I was in Japan, oh my gosh, the pork belly rice bowls were so good. And they were like 600 yen for a big rice bowl with pork belly and then like a fresh raw egg cracked on top. So yummy. The food, to me, the food there is so delicious and was so affordable. Yeah, it's bad. I will say the corporation I worked for, they let somebody go and they had their job listed the same day. Like, not a good look. They're like, hey, we're not going to continue working with you. They stayed on for another 6 weeks, but they literally had that person's position listed on LinkedIn by the end of that day. Actually insane. Rice is my BFF. As somebody who's gluten intolerant, rice is my bestie. Oh, Aslam, it was. I mean, like, they told the person, we're gonna transition you out. You have 6 weeks. And the day that they told them, they had the listing up like a couple hours after they told them. So it was very awkward. It was like, okay, kind of what the hell? Totally blindsided that person. And honestly put our whole department in like a bad spot. I would give them like at least a day. Sheesh. Before their feet's even cold. But I digress. I digress. Yeah, if the pandemic didn't teach people the economy was more important than people, nothing will. I don't want to get going down that path. I don't know. I've seen some crazy bootlicking stuff online. I get Glassdoor emails, and one of them was talking about how Musk just became a trillionaire. And there was so much bootlicking. They're like, if you want to be a trillionaire, just work harder. And I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Like, we have lost the plot. Like, we are so cooked. Musk also just unbecame a trillionaire. Good. Thanks for the good news. Yeah, truly. One of your coworkers told your boss that he was leaving to go back to school after 6 months and he'd finish out the first year before school starts. They appreciated the notice and gave him a $0 bonus. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I'm trying, like, I'm trying not to end up thinking about my own work situation too much right now. just because I technically am still freelance, so I don't qualify for a lot of the bennies that the full-time employees do. And for whatever reason, they can't find, or they can't get approval for headcount, though they have the budget to keep me on in a contractor capacity. They can't find the headcount to give me an actual position, which would give me like better insurance benefits and PTO and make me eligible for bonuses and things like that. So currently it's like, I think I told you guys, I accrue 1 hour of, I think it's 1 hour of sick pay for every 30 hours worked. So it's like at around 2 months of working, then I can get a full paid day off. But I don't get like vacation days. I don't know, man. It's whack. But like I'm doing everything that the full-time employees are doing just without the benefits. You know, that freelance life, I'm doing it now and it's stressful. Post-pandemic, I'm not sure I can go back to working in office. Agree. That's the other big thing is like I work from home. I can work remotely. So that's a big thing for me because if I was doing this job but I had to commute to an office, I don't think I could do it. Like I don't think I'd make it. Heard mixed things about the new Supergirl movie. I have not heard anything about the new Supergirl movie. I heard it was silly, I think. Yeah. Right, Aslam. I don't know, man. It would be one thing if I could just like apparate into the office, but the fact that I have to commute and commuting can take forever. Like my old commute used to be an hour one way to work, and I did that for about a month before I was like, I have to move cities. I have to be closer. Because 2 hours in a car, 2 to 3 hours in a car every day was going to give me an ulcer. New Supergirl movie is getting mid-reviews. Uh, 1.5 hours each way if I was lucky. Yeah, and that's just no way to live. I'm trying not to be a complainer, and like, I don't know, when it comes to a lot of this stuff, we get talking about it and other people are just like, that's the way it is, welcome to the club. And I'm like, but the point is, it shouldn't be this way. Like, happy 250, the downfall of an empire, whee! Yeah, man. It's whack. I'm trying to remember what I said in my recent video. Just being like, yeah, man, shit's bad. Like, what else can I say? Also, thank you to everyone who's been watching my new video series on YouTube. I hope you have been enjoying. I'm still figuring out, like, how I want to continue to grow it, because this is like a growth project for me of just, I've wanted to make videos about things other than gaming for a long time, and I just haven't been. Because my comfort zone definitely is like streaming and gaming, but it's like I know I want to do more than that, so I've just kind of been forcing myself to do more than that. Hugh Morris, hello! Just watched last week's a bit behind. No worries, this week's was a little shorter, but I did go outside. No, your family are the narrow-minded kind of folk who see California as hell on earth. It definitely isn't. Oh, Noki, hello! Long story, ex-stinky? Like your ex-partner? Also, love that Rouge the Bat. Yeah, look at that Rouge the Bat emote. Hello. How have you been? They're like, they're crazy and they poop on the road. Like, no, they don't. Or like, if they do, it's like, let's address the issues that lead to people pooping on the road. Like, pooping on the road is a symptom. It's not necessarily the problem. Like, your cat exploded from all the pizza. Don't do that. Exclamation point cats if you guys are watching on Twitch and want to get your kitty cat on screen. Sorry you're dealing with that. What should I call you for now? Just humorous? Our favorite me from Tamagotchi Life? Oh, sir, I'm currently streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Although it's been inspiring the last couple weeks, I just want to say, hey, no audio this week. Then I see how consistent you're being and it helps keep me going. Oh, as far as like your blog, would you consider yours a podcast at this point now that you're doing audio? And hey, I would say you have been consistently writing. That is like, to me, good enough. If you're like, I really can't do the audio, that's totally fine. Your consistency helps fuel me. I will say that as well. Noki's fine, just can't be Noki in the username. Coyote, hello. How are you doing? Yeah, I think so. It's marked as a podcast on YouTube now. Exciting! I considered uploading my series as a podcast, but I'm also like, I don't know. So I guess I'll ask you guys, do you like the shorter, little bite-size videos that I've been doing? Would you rather have like a long yappy one? Because my first few episodes were longer, yappy, less editing. And I have been trying to like edit them a little bit more. The Sopranos is getting a 4K complete series box set release in December. Ayo. I should probably watch The Sopranos. I have actually never seen it. I think I was too young when it came out. Let me look and see when it came out. The Sopranos. $19.99. Yeah, I was way too young to be watching The Sopranos. When did The Sopranos end? (2007). I was also too young. So I think I was too young to be watching The Sopranos for the duration of The Sopranos. The Sopranos. You like a mix, you're not helpful. That's valid. I like a mix too. Sometimes you want a short video, sometimes you want like an hour-and-a-half long podcast. Lopez, hello. Stop, Snowhound. Lopez says snow, gasp. You can't just pull that out of nowhere. The real ones know. Sometimes we have these like little memories that are just permanently there from when you're little. One time my mother brought home a video game being like, oh, the cover art looked cute, it reminded me of Animal Crossing. That game was called Stretch Panic. And the gameplay, she didn't see that it was rated T for teens. The gameplay heavily was you snapping the bikini straps of women to like free them of their demons. I'll have to pull up a visual reference because like just describing it to you is not gonna do enough. Anytime I've mentioned this game, nobody knows what it is. It was very Japanese. Stretch Panic, yes. And saying that out loud, I'm like, that is also not a great name for a game. It sounds a little sussy baka, does it not? Okay, loading it up so I can show you guys. Yes, so these were the women. Very realistic proportions. Googling this one in incognito mode. I don't even know like what... It must have been this cover art, which this doesn't look like a kid's game. So I don't know what my mother was doing. I think she saw the girl and was like, that reminds me of Animal Crossing. And then, so, you know, she gives me the game. I'm like, sick, game. Start playing it. Like, she leaves the room. At some point comes back and sees that you're, like, snapping booba. And she's like, oh my god, I'm taking this back to Toys R Us. So I did not get very far in this game, but it has been ingrained in my brain as something that exists for memory. Again, I don't know if anyone else knows this game. Game of the year, 97 Metascore. Sir, have a good day. Great googly moogly indeed. Indeed, indeed. Okay. Making sure my cat's on the screen. So that is what Snow is referencing. I wasn't even allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up. So I have seen some of The Simpsons, but not a ton. You weren't allowed to watch Step by Step? Excuse me? Like, am I thinking the right one? No, this is a different show. Why am I thinking Family Matters? I was like, you weren't allowed to watch Family Matters? The fuck? Like, but that's just because they're the intro song's like step by step, day by day. Step by Step was in the same block as Family Matters. I have actually never heard of this show, Step by Step. I'm looking at this lady and I'm like, who is this? Who are you? You were a Simpsons kid, mom hated it, but uncles liked it. I'm trying to think if there was any shows like that like... No, so my family, we weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons. We weren't allowed to watch, like, Family Guy until I turned 13. But they literally would let us watch, like, CSI Las Vegas with them. And I distinctly remember this because I remember doing like a presentation in 6th grade about the actor who played Gil Grissom. Because I really liked CSI for a little bit. I wanted to be a crime scene investigator. Or like a forensic analysis. Or a forensic analyst. And just in case you did not know, that is not a show you should be showing kids. I learned about furries that way. But Simpsons, too much. Too much. Yes, CSI, Las Vegas. Watch that as a kid too? Yeah, not a kid's show. You watched Miami Vice as a little kid? I'm trying to think if there's anything that we watched as like a little kid that we shouldn't have. Only thing I can think of is like I remember watching Austin Powers Goldmember with my parents when I was like 7. Something like that. Also not for kids, but a lot of the jokes go over your head until you're older and then you're like, whoa. Yeah, Aslam, a crazy show to let a kid watch. Austin Powers, you had to hide from your mom. That's so funny. Oh, but it was on with shows like A-Team, MacGyver, Knight Rider. It didn't clock with your parents that it was more mature. You know, it's a show that I do remember watching with my parents that is like kind of wild because you wouldn't expect it. Samurai Jack. That would be one where it'd be like late at night because that was a Toonami show, I'm pretty sure. And we would be like hanging out in my parents' room watching Samurai Jack, and I distinctly remember the episode where they meet somebody's wife. Somebody calls her fat, and she goes, "I'm not fat, I'm stout." And my parents thought that was the funniest thing ever. Ever. So that's like ingrained in my brain as well. My parents had some taste. My parents were like, it's so interesting. I wouldn't qualify them as gamers, but definitely more gamers than your typical like parents. My dad is like tail end of boomer. My mother is Gen X. And so like way more gamer than you'd expect for either of those. I remember my mother playing games like she'd play Animal Crossing, she'd play like old school games like Frogger, Centipede. My dad would play like Gran Turismo, Twisted Metal. My dad liked the driving games. He was also really good at Dig Dug. Like really, really good at Dig Dug. Your dad's a Rush fan. He qualifies as a nerd at least. That's so funny. I get it from him. Oh man, Aslam. Yeah, he didn't have time for digital games, tomfoolery. They remastered that recently. It's a very popular one all over the world. You went to a Miami Vice stunt spectacular at Six Flags? Were they just like performing stunts? I'm trying to think if there was other games that my dad would play. No, mostly racing or car games. Because we would play Crash Team Racing. He'd play the Crash Bandicoot games. Twisted Metal, Gran Turismo. Yeah. So Aslam, I need to read your blog post this week being about Twisted Metal. I think I got part part of the way through season 1. It was an aquatic-based stunt show with a loose story. They'd have stunt actors dressed like the characters that would do boat jumps and explosions and stuff. That's sick. What the heck? Sir, welcome back. That's super cool. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen anything like live like that. I don't think so. How do I tell my parents I'm bi? Ooh, I don't know. I wish I had better advice or had advice to give you, but I'm pretty sure, like, I don't even think I've told my dad that. Mostly because it's not his business. But I don't know. Chat, do you have any advice? Do you know the Waterworld stunt show at Disney or Universal? Like that, but with a Six Flags budget, so less budget, I would assume. So no plane. Just boats. Boats and woes. Yeah, also, I wish I had good advice. Like, do you think that your parents would be accepting? Do you think that they would be unaccepting? True, Aslam. The insurance costs would be too much for planes. Okay, coffee, stay warm over there. Aslam, have you been playing any games lately? No, Mom will not. Don't know about Dad. If a boat blew up and sank, you'd think it was part of the show. If plane tanks out rows A through F, people are gonna catch on that it was a mistake. Nah, they're just actors, stunt doubles. Even if you were fully straight, she wouldn't support. Just an unsupportive parent in general, judgmental in general. So, like I said, I don't know if I am the one to give the best advice, but I feel like on this topic, I feel it's like, if it would put you in jeopardy of your safety or anything, like, maybe don't. I'm a little bit of a private person when it comes to that stuff, and like when it comes to your parents, like it's not really their business. It's something that you hope that they would be supportive of, but like, I would say live your truth, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to tell them if you think it's gonna make you unsafe. Yes, you fired up Tiny Bookshop again. How was the World Cup been? Guardian game looked fun. If you're living with your parents and you think it might be an issue, just keep it secret until you're on your own, not worth it. That's kind of my thought too. Is like, at this point, it's like, if I told my dad, I think he'd be just like, oh, okay, well. I don't know how my dad would feel about it. But he'd probably be like, whatever. At this point. My dad's much more chill now. Now that he's reaching retirement age than he was when he was younger. Yeah, true, Aslam. True. I haven't been playing too, I've not been paying too close of attention. I must confess, I'm not big on football, soccer. Sibling Stairs, hello! Struggling through a Europe-wide heat wave. I'm glad I made it in the weekend. Yes, okay, I'm glad you're getting some relief. It's been warm here too. We just got a cool day yesterday and today. This week's supposed to be cool, but we've actually, you and I, have had similar temps. I heard it's like 34 Celsius over there, which is like 94 Fahrenheit. I think it might be easier for my mom to accept me if I were gay than accept that I'm straight and don't want kids. What's my fave game? Oh, that's so hard. Ah! So, historically, Animal Crossing, but I've burnt myself out on that. And since New Horizons has been out for like 6 years at this point, I have been keeping up with like newer stuff. I've been playing a lot of Tamagotchi Life lately. I loaded up Paralives. I definitely identify more as like a cozy gamer, but I do play like lots of other games. I've been playing Fortnite off stream. Oh my gosh, Sibling Stairs, that's way too hot. Way too hot. Oh no, a European enters just as I trash soccer. I know, right? Like, especially with the World Cup going on, I'm like, I'm committing a sin. Cardinal sin, not caring about soccer. Alcer, how about you? What's your favorite video game? Mine definitely fluctuates. Also, guys, do I finally suck it up and buy a Switch 2? I have to before September when the prices go up. Do I like horror? Like games or movies? I do, but also my heart can only handle so much. Oh, Stray, fun, the cat game. Like, I have played some horror games. I like the ones that are a little bit more like psychological horror. I used to play a lot of Dead by Daylight, which, depending on how you view it, can be considered a horror game. I do like scary movies, but also it depends on like what mood I'm in. I don't like forced body mutilation horror. Anything like that makes me like freak out. I mean, I will watch stuff with it in it, but it freaks me out. Haven't watched a single game yet. I feel you, same. I do love hearing how many European football fans are coming to the US and seeing how nice they are when our politicians trash our cities. Yeah, no, so a lot of people, like, it's good that it's here because a lot of people are like, oh, America's not on fire. You're not all horrible. Like, it's only a small percentage of people here who are horrible. What I have heard about the World Cup, though, is a lot of people are experiencing ranch dressing for the first time. So, like, airlines have had to be putting out memos of, like, do not have oversized bottles of ranch dressing in your carry-on. A lot of ranch dressing has been confiscated. Just because they're tasting ranch for the first time, they're like, oh my god, I have to take this back. I really want to see Obsession as well. I told Keezus that though, and he's like, I don't think you'd be able to handle it because of all of the like sound effects. The auditory stuff they do, the sound mixing, is very scary and like keeps you amped up. And I don't need to be going in cardiac arrest because I just get so anxious. You know, I'll probably watch it, but if it's like getting my heart rate up too much. I might have to pause it. I don't dig body horror, and I think jump scares are cheap. True horror is dread, not gore. True. True. Please don't let ranch dressing be America's latest act of colonialism. Yeah. Maybe don't pop an edible beforehand and be just like scared out of my mind. Melt my face off. I feel like thriller, like the genre is not even scary. It's just if you have to have a fear of getting hurt, and some Americans are very political and think that's how you say, but I hate politics. Was that in regards to like people experiencing Americans for the World Cup? Yeah, I think the scariest kind of thriller stuff, it's the stuff that feels realistic. Like, if it feels like something that could actually happen to you, that's what's scary to me. Which is why, like, psycho doctor that decides to experiment on you in his basement is, like, very scary to me. Love seeing the scotch drink in the bars in Boston Dry. Oh, Aslam. Just bougie. Atelier. See you soon, Snowhound. Just 100% read BBL as Brazilian butt lift and not be back later. That's so funny. Ah, favorite movie? That's so hard. Anytime I get asked my favorite anything, I'm like, what is my favorite? I have to give you tops. First one that comes to mind is A Scanner Darkly. It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but it's a very good one. Lots of good actors, based off of a good book, interesting concept, interesting just production style. How about you? Just popping in for a cheeky Friday night butt lift? Of course, of course. I mean, Snow's in New York. You probably could get it Friday night. Did you see the guy's other movie that was like that? No, I have not. Bum, bum. Was it the same director? Interstellar? Interstellar is really good. It's so hard picking a favorite movie. When I was younger, I mean, The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger is a very good movie. Is it like my favorite? I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it. But at the time, I think I watched it in theaters like 3 times. And I guess that's kind of like, for something to be one of my favorite movies, it has to be something that I want to watch multiple times. And the first time I watched A Scanner Darkly, I was like, oh my god, I have to watch this again, like, immediately. So I think the weekend I saw it, I watched it twice. Waking Life? Oh, I feel like I've heard of that. I need to see it. I need to see it. Does seem very interesting. The animation style's a little different. Interesting. I need to start using my, shoot, what's the movie website? Why am I facing out? The one where you rate movies. And, like, keep track of the movies that you watch. I need to actually use that. I finally set one up because you guys were peer pressuring me to. Letterboxd, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I have not updated mine pretty much since I started it. Oh, Waking Life was one of those that's so disturbing you couldn't watch it again. Along with the Babadook. Really? I didn't find the Babadook that scary. What did you find disturbing about it? It caused you physical pain? Okay, was it just not a good one? Rippy dippy. Oh man, I'm gonna have to think on that. Favorite movies. Oh, the frequency registers they use in the background actually hurt you. It's been so long since I've seen it, and I've only seen it once. Were they just super high-pitched? That's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Not good. Yeah, Interstellar's a good movie. I do like a good freaky movie. So I did really enjoy Mandy with, I believe that's Nick Cage. Mandy 2018, yeah, which is a freaky movie. It's a revenge / horror film. I don't think that would be one of my favorite movies, but it is one that I've seen multiple times just because it's very interesting. Yeah, I can't show you images of this movie. Or like some of the more iconic scenes. There's a lot of blood. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to ponder. If Anything Happens is also incredible. In the 12-minute runtime, I cried so much I had to take fluids. Oh no, and I'm not even a parent. Oh no. Okay, yeah. Anything that's gonna make me cry my literal eyeballs out. I have to be in a very specific mood. I have to be mentally prepared to reach that point. Oh, sorry, A1. I didn't see your question. If you asked another question. Last thing I saw you say was Interstellar's your favorite. Oscar-winning short for a reason. I'm trying to remember the name of this movie that was very interesting. Like I said, it's hard for me to pick favorites. Just because I feel like that's something that fluctuates for me depending on like what time of my life. What's the movie about? It was about this like hotel motel that people stay, but there's actually like two-way mirrors in the rooms, and there's people that are like waiting to kill people. Bad Times at El Royale. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't consider that one of my favorite ones, but when trying to think of, like, movies that I find interesting, it's been a long time since I've seen that one, but I liked that one. What if I just said The Room? My favorite movie of all time. Really like that one. People call it Tarantino-esque, but I don't see it. I'd have to rewatch it. Like, maybe if it's just because of, like, some of the aesthetic choices, perhaps, but, like, not really. Cats! Yeah, the musical. My favorite. Yeah, I wouldn't even say from even a, like, cinematography perspective. I'd have to rewatch it. Oh, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is so good. Would that be your favorite of all time, though? The narrative's too cohesive. It's not nearly misogynist or racist enough to be Tarantino-esque. See, I do think that there are fair judgments to make on Tarantino. I don't know. I watched a video recently where he was talking about his, just his process. And, like, while he does show some, like, detestable people in his movies, like him explaining the thought process behind certain things, I'm like, okay, this gives context. I think so. In the rarefied air of the movies, I watch sparingly so they remain fresh and special. Unbearable Weight's the movie I watch every year on my birthday. Aw, okay, so yeah, that definitely would be a favorite movie. Hi, Chris. Oh no! Getting called a colonizer on this beautiful Friday morning. Not British. Yeah, and so like I said, I think that that's kind of what puts a movie into the favorite movie pool. Oh, Chris, where are you at? If you don't mind sharing. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yes, it's 11:01 a.m. Singapore! Oh my gosh, well, hello. Hello from the West Coast. Thanks for saying hi from Singapore. Happy Friday, almost Saturday then. If I became invisible for 10 minutes, what's the first funny thing I'd do? Okay, so, I'd have to scare somebody. I would go spook somebody. I'm thinking about if I went invisible, like, right now and I had 10 minutes to do something funny, like, where would I run? Where would I scramble? Try not to get hit by a car. Oh, Chris, you're sweet. A1, how about you? Would I be invisible? Like, would my clothes show? I have to figure out the logistics of this. This is a serious question. Would my clothes show? If my clothes would show, I would try and go scare people that way. I think I would just try and scare people. If my clothes didn't show, I think I would, like, go and try and freak people out by whispering in their ears. You know what would be really funny? Robbing a bank. True, if I have 10 minutes, I wouldn't even be on a camera. They would never see me coming or going. The Aslam's thought about this. He's got a plan. Yeah, I might want to rewatch Bad Times at the El Royale. We make that like a Discord movie. Oh, I forgot John Hamm was in that movie. Oh, and Dakota Johnson. Interesting. Yeah, to be fair, that's one I've only seen once. Kenny! Oh my gosh, 175 stream streak. You're bananas. Islo, hello! That was your first time hearing Cynthia Erivo sing and she blew me away. Oh my gosh, she's in that movie too! There was a lot of people in that movie, a lot of stars. Can we get a shout out for Islo, please? Oh my gosh, Keys is hi! Okay. So sorry, just seen this. Oh, okay. Thank you for the anime voice redeem.
Jarvis? Activate testicular torsion and twist his balls.
Oh my. Happy Friday. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh my gosh, Sierra, I think Kenny's into you. 175 streams later. Omega fan, just a big fan. The biggest. Jesus, get out of here. You're grounded. You're grounded. Clipping me in my own stream. My future self appeared for 30 seconds. What's the first question you'd ask? Oh. It would either be, how did you get here or why are you here? Because I assume my future self would be coming for a reason. Why are you approaching me in this moment? Bad Times is also Drew Goddard. Oh, okay. Done a lot of good stuff. Man, guys, it's not as hot as it has been this past week, but it actually is like really hot. The weather says it's only 60 right now. It's toastier than that for me. Maybe I'm just getting sick, I don't know. So what I would ask, like, why am I visiting myself in this moment? What do I need to know? Because I'm assuming my future self would be here for a reason. He also does high potential. Ooh. Chat, not gonna lie, I have no idea why I requested that. Because it's Friday and you're feeling silly. I feel you. Jesus! Are you busy at work right now? I low-key, high-key want to distract you. And want you to hop in Discord so we can just yap. I have 85. But to the soundboard it will go. You're welcome. I want royalties, sir. It'll go right next to your, like, smooth music. See, I didn't mention that one because I couldn't make it through the pilot. I get why you don't vibe with it, Aslam. I really enjoyed High Potential. What's your age? I'm 300 years old. I have a meeting soon, unfortunately. Tell him you're sick. Tell him no. No. Never saw the original. The original High Potential is a French show. Caitlin Olsen's fun. Caitlin Olsen is very fun. I watched a video yesterday talking about how Ed, Edd and Eddy is basically It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for kids. Do you agree? It kind of is, because it's one of the few shows as a kid where you get exposed to kids who are like bad people doing not great things. I never thought about it that way until I saw this video and I'm like, wow. Like, good point. Oh, you missed Ed, Edd and Eddy. You're just a little too old for it. Unfortunate. It was a good one growing up. It was just so, I don't want to say like nonsensical, just very imaginative. Captain Peter, hello. It is what it is. Hi, Donnie. Can I suggest a movie? One for you to watch? Funny, we were just talking about movies. What kind of movies are you into? Genre? Can I just spit out any movie? Because I'll just say A Scanner Darkly. If you guys haven't seen that one yet, it's good. Thriller? What level of scary? What level of gore are you okay with? Donnie says Jackass, best and last. Yeah, is that in theaters right now? A Scanner Darkly is technically a sci-fi thriller. I haven't seen A Scanner Darkly in years either, but the first time I saw it, I watched it like twice in the same weekend just because it's such a trip. It's Keanu Reeves. Let's see. Let me get the cast. I love Minecraft. I do. Keanu Reeves, Winona Ryder, Robert Downey Jr., Rory Cochrane, Mitch Baker, Woody Harrelson. It's a very interesting movie. Good movie, good book. I need to read the book. If you're looking for something a little bit more scary, I like Mandy. It is gory. And it's a little bit of a slow burn, but it's a good movie. Nick Cage, 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. 2 hours and 1 minute. Oh, Captain Peter, thank you. That was pre-clean, RDJ. Oh. Go into that one later today. Donnie, you'll have to let us know how it is. Aslam says The Guest. An A1, go for it. My Tamagotchi knees are calling me mistress. It still... it still shocks me sometimes. Knock, knock. Dang it, I missed the Pokemon. Where are you from? I am from the West Coast. Pacific Northwest. Whenever I say West Coast, people think I mean California. Do you recommend Willy's Wonderland? Do you, Keezus? I haven't seen it. Doesn't Nick Cage, like, not say a single thing? Pacific Northwest. Why are you guys trying to make me move to California? Oh, let's see. Let me look something up really quick. From East California, aka North California. Well, thank you for the water. Anytime you hear where you from, I think Oakland smoking. Players Club. Since we were talking about moving earlier, people saying I'd like to move to California, and I'm like, not me. How do I get a visa to Japan? So, possibly the easiest way for me to get a visa to Japan would be for me to enroll or secure admission to a Japanese educational institute. Can I go to Japan to study Japanese? Is that simple enough? Oh. That'll only get you a student visa though, and that's really only kicking the can. I just gotta get there though. I know that you can be there for up to 6 months a year on like a tourist visa. So I feel like student visa would at least get me there, you know? And then I can figure out job situation. Being from the East Coast, going to Cali, I can tell you, please don't think like that. What Donnie say? Decide to think of all the world as California. Everywhere is California. I've been hearing Japan is becoming super anti-foreigner in parts as of late. So it depends on what part of Twitter you're on. I follow this YouTuber. His name is Sora the Troll. He is Japanese. I believe he was born in Japan, lived in the US for a while, back in Japan, and he makes all of his content about how like Japanese people view Americans, like Americans in Japan, like the different dynamics and that kind of stuff. And he talked about how it's like certain parts of Twitter make it seem like Japan is very anti-foreigner, but it's actually not the case. Like, most Japanese people are very chill with most foreigners. I think it's mostly just like if you're a really obnoxious like IRL streamer that people don't like you. Student visas can last as long as the program. I had a 2-year visa in grad school in Tokyo. See, and so if I could live in Tokyo or anywhere in Japan for 2 years while studying Japanese and I can get myself a job, not on Twitter, smart. Also, Japan was mostly anti-foreigner always. That is true. They were very historically isolationist. Like if you are Johnny Somali, right? That's his name. They're not gonna like you there, but that's because it's Johnny. That was from the people who visited recently that you work with. Interesting. They said that they were anti-foreigner, and like, I get it. But I don't know. I feel like it really depends. Lived there in 2017, but that time in Tokyo was the only time I ever Only time I never once felt othered because of my race. That's good. I mean, sorry that you have the experience of feeling othered elsewhere, but I'm glad that it was a place where you didn't feel othered. Oh, they ran into the random people that try to knock you down on purpose? What part did they visit? It's a matter of exposure. If you can form friendships with people who have these bias, you can fix xenophobia. Yeah. Yeah, what part did they visit? Most insulted you felt in Japan was when you bought noodles from 7-Eleven. They gave you a fork instead of chopsticks. I would have been so insulted too. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, when I went to Japan, I never felt like excluded because I was foreign. Ooh, do you think we become who we truly are through the choices we make, or were we always meant to become this person? I definitely think choices play a factor. I do believe in free will. You know, everything's a choice. I think that there are certain aspects of our personality that are inherent to us, but I believe that your choices do greatly impact things. Because I think about like where I am now, and if I did not make certain choices, or if I made other choices at certain pivotal points in my life, I could be living a very different life and be like a very different person. Japan's a very polite country. If you show respect as a foreigner, they will actually love it. Yeah, and see, that's what Sora the Troll says in a lot of his videos, is a lot of people like in Japan, if they hear you speaking English, they mostly think that's cool and might just like ask you to teach them to speak English. One of the things though is it also says Japanese people, if you're American and you're in Japan, they will just assume that you like love hamburgers. That like your favorite food is a hamburger. And it's like, no, I actually moved to Japan because I love sushi. And they're like, not hamburger? Oh yeah, if you learn a few Japanese phrases, people encourage you like you're running with the Olympic torch. Yeah, so I do think it's the vibe of the person, like where in the country you visit. Ken says, it's true, I love hamburgers. Nick was just pointing it out, I accepted it long before now. It's true. Yeah, Kenny is a nerd. And not because of the travel chopsticks. Like Americans in England, you literally just have to say please and thank you and we're cool with you. Exactly! Like, if you don't show up and you're like, why is no one speaking English? Then they're fine with you. If you're not like super loud on the trains or in public spaces, because people there are very polite or aware of their surroundings, so there's not people just like on their phone or like playing music out loud on the trains or anything like that. Japanese hamburg steak is wonderful. Ooh. I don't think I had any American food when I was in Japan. I definitely saw a big, like, sit-down KFC and McDonald's. There are tourists with bad etiquette. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there's a lot of tourists who go to a country and don't even think that the place that they're going might be different than where they live or where they're from. like the way that they naturally act or interact with people may not be normal elsewhere. One thing I've learned through my travels is that a lot of people just have the impression that Americans are really nice. To be fair, I have not traveled much like outside of the country since 2018, but like a lot of people just think Americans are very friendly. Is it Japan that does KFC at Christmas? Oh my gosh. I don't know. I kind of wouldn't be surprised though. Kind of wouldn't be surprised. I just said chopsticks onegaishimasu. And arigato. I thought it was funny. Arigato gozaimasu. Yes, they do. That's so funny. KFC is awesome in Korea too. I hear Korean fried chicken's bomb. KFC worked hard to become the Christmas meal in Japan. That's so funny. Oh man, if I moved to Japan, the thing that I would miss the most would be Mexican food. By any chance, are you using multiple accounts? I saw someone using your pics. I have a second YouTube that I haven't posted to in forever called CierraGames. But no. Other than that, everywhere I'm CierraShares. Fried chicken for Christmas sounds delightful. Mexican food's terrible in Japan. I did not see it anywhere, but I'm also like not surprised. I just think like the farther away from the source you get, the less authentic it's gonna be. No, it's NASA, because girl, you're magnificent as moon. Oh, thank you. Where's my cat? I have a cat named Moon. She's not in here anymore. She left. Chopsticks kudasai. The most southern accent if you're in Japan. Arigato gozaimasu. Hi, Kwa. Hello. How are you doing? So, like, you know, if you live in the US, you don't celebrate Christmas. The official Christmas meal is Chinese food. In Japan, it's KFC, and like 12 people in the whole country celebrate Christmas. That's so funny. I did not realize that Chinese food is like the official Christmas meal if you're not celebrating Christmas. That does make sense though. I think I learned last year that a lot of Chinese restaurants are still open on Christmas. Arigato gozaimasu. Now I'm just gonna be speaking Japanese in a southern accent. Watashi wa Sierra desu. Oh, interesting, Aslan. They're amongst the very few restaurants open on Christmas Day. So it's like Chinese food restaurants and movie theaters. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna translate that. Who wants to buy me a Nintendo Switch 2? Just kidding. Unless. No, I'm gonna suck it up here soon and I'm gonna get one. Hashi oni gaimashu? Or hashi oni gaishimasu? Oui, je parle un peu japonais, mais maintenant c'est une flamme dans le vent. What's my Instagram? It is also CierraShares. I am CierraShares everywhere. I need to start posting on Instagram again, guys. Cause I don't know, I fell off. I swear I got this new job and then I just like fell off the face of the earth. Sibling stairs, I love your big pink kitty cat down here. Also, exclamation point pizza if you want your cat to eat a piece of pizza. That's what working is like. Falling off the face of the earth and not doing anything. She's really rocking the Friday vibes, isn't she? What a diva. Oh man, do I treat myself to something out today? I don't think I've eaten out at all for like over a week. Let's go. I've been on my vegetable grind. Not this week. I've been trying to eat more vegetables, so I've literally just been doing like sheet pan veggies. Okay, so what do I treat myself to this week? Do I do pizza? Or like teriyaki? Well, both kudasai and gaishimasu are used for requests. Their nuances differ. Kudasai is often more casual and can feel like giving an order or asking for something you're entitled to, whereas gaishimasu is more polite and conveys a sense of humble asking. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. See, this is why we can't just trust Duolingo. Burger and chips for dinner. Oh my god, scrandle. I haven't thought about scrandle in forever. Do we do a scrandle? Japanese hamburg steak. Where do I get one of these things? Japanese hamburg steak. Oh, is it actually like made out of hamburger? Japanese hamburger steak? It literally just looks like a meatball. But I'm sure the sauce that they put on it is amazing. Mushy peas and meat pie. So messy, sauce dribbling down your wrist kind of vibes. Ooh. That makes me want, like, lettuce cups. Speaking of sauce dribbling down your wrist kind of vibes. You hear about the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader who speaks fluent Japanese? No. Randall, in 10 minutes, please. I'm eating lunch. Okay. Sounds good. Can do. We won't disgust you. Also, Ken, I don't know if I said thank you for the 18 months earlier. I think that's when I was holding Keiki, and so I don't think I gave you a proper thank you. BBL turned out good, FYI. Okay, pics. Pics in the Discord. We need to see those juicy cheeks. Welcome back, Snow. Ooh, A1. Suggest me a topic for my little podcast video this week. Thinking out loud. I'm trying not to have a crash out. Like I said, I might make this week's topic talking about construction. I don't know. Because I could rant about that forever. And how the developers building houses don't actually like understand how people live in the houses. DM'd, thanks. Thanks, Snow. You just sent me like a corgi. Yeah, Aslam, Snow said BBL as in be back later, but I 100% only thought of Brazilian butt lift. He's like, I got a BBL. Talk to you soon. Just a casual Friday night BBL. Well, that's cool. Klein Powell, interviewed by Japanese media, went viral. That's fun. She's not the one speaking Japanese in a southern accent, right? There was somebody I saw on TikTok a while ago who would speak Japanese in a southern accent. It's just so funny. Oriwa Patrick Days. Okay, where can I go to school in Japan? Oh my gosh, Peggy Hill speaks Arabic in a Texas accent in the new King of the Hill season? Okay. I need to get caught up with the new King of the Hill. Because I think I watched like the first episode and just never came back to it. And where can I go to school in Japan to learn Japanese as an American? Temple University has a campus there where you went to school. Because I do think that this would be the quickest way for me to get there. And will definitely be more helpful for me learning Japanese than Duolingo. Joker, hi! Can we get a shout out for Joker, please? Joker!
Joker.
Speaking of moving to Japan, Joker's trying to make it happen. We're talking about what's the easiest way to get a visa to Japan. Hank moved to Saudi Arabia for a time being? What? They pulled an American dad? I am apparently next year we need a travel visa. Ooh, for 1,500 yen. That's not bad, right? Sorry, 15,000 yen. So you have yours secured? Yeah, that's under $100. That's cheap. Yeah, did you get a job there? I know you've been looking. I'm like looking to see what the easiest way would be, and I feel like for me it might be student visa. Yeah, the yen is really weak right now. When I went, the yen and the dollar were like basically 1-to-1. It made converting things really easy. I'm trying, but I want to learn first. I feel that. Joker, let's both go to Japanese language school. And then we can learn Japanese in Japan. And get our visas that way. Nick, have a good nap. Yes, 100 yen was 1 US dollar. It made it so easy. I could just move the decimal. It's not that easy anymore. It is kind of rough that it's almost, 1.5 times. $1 is 161.73 Japanese yen. You want to learn Mandarin? Oh my gosh, one at a time. I feel like I'd be getting too confused. Because, yeah, I think that learning Japanese there would be probably the optimal way to do it. I had been looking at, like, certain jobs, but I'm always just like, what's the qualifications? Like, how good at Japanese do I need to be? Imperfect knowledge of similar languages is hard to juggle. Learning French made me very bad at Spanish. So yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like, one at a time. One at a time. I'm gonna start learning Mandarin too. A bit easier since I learned a bit of kanji. See, I need to learn more kanji, which is just intimidating. Since some of the symbols are just so complex. Pumpkin, hello! Happy Friday. Look at that chunky follow age. I had to close my brain to Spanish so I didn't insert Spanish words when I didn't have the French one handy. I know. They're different enough, Spanish and French. 1 year is a long time. Where does the time go? I will say that every single stream. Maybe that's one of my catchphrases. Because I will never cease to be surprised by the passage of time. This past year has gone so fast, guys. It's almost my birthday again. And I don't know how I feel about that. I'm about to be 310 years old. I was told that into is the minimal reading level to be employable, and I definitely am not. I saw a TikTok of a native Japanese guy taking a sample of the Into test, and he wanted to renounce his citizenship and become British. That's so funny. I know, it's almost July. Like, what the hell? I'm not okay with it. Yeah, on Duolingo, I am level 15 proficient at Japanese, which is like a toddler. So, I can do very basic things. Half the time I was suspended for ban evasion. Oh. I'm glad you got your account back. Been trying dating apps and apparently big boys are a hit in China. Pleasantly surprised. Well, they're like, see, you got the money. You got the money. You're able to live that life of leisure. Yeah, Keezus is like, wait, hold on, my guy. Tell me about these overseas dating apps. Oh, Islo. I hope you have a good day. Hope the kids have a good day at hockey camp. Legal, hello. Can we get a shout out for the Beegs, the Legal Beagle? Happy Friday. I wanted to make more of an effort in relearning Spanish for when I moved to Argentina. Jesus is like, I have a new thing. One wants to travel to visit you, and I'm like, hold up. Yeah, I gotta be careful. It's gonna be like some random guy that comes. I tell them no money, but they want to keep talking to me. That's nice if you're like, no money, and they're like, don't care. Are they wanting to move to America? Is that the deal? Or they want you to come there? One video calls you all the time. Hey, yo! Joker got motion. Joker got motion over the ocean. Jesus says, all that sounds heavenly. She wants to move to America. Okay, okay. And then you say, prenup, honey. Oh, pumpkin. I think that Keys is going to say it's in the ether. It's out there. He was going to say, nope, can't do. Too bad. I told her, no visa from me. She's got to come over on her own. Good. Got to set those ground floor expectations. Yeah, Legal, how have you been? We're just hanging out yapping today. I just needed a hangout sesh. You know what we gotta do? Exclamation point mod love. Thank you, mods. Thank you, mods. This exclamation point cats to get your cat back up on screen. I'm trying to see, where am I? I think I am this tiny one. You met some locals and they were not a vibe. Oh no, Vegas locals. It's super tough, Joker. Thunder's out there in Nevada, out in Reno. And he had been telling me about some of his experiences out there, and it does sound like not a vibe. Must be crazy busy at work. I'm good. I have been crazy busy at work, which has not been a vibe. So I have been taking Fridays as like a half day, basically. Because I work really hard the first 4 days, and then I'm like, okay, I get a little bit of me time, stream time. I just can't believe it's almost July. My birthday is in like a month. Time is moving too fast. We not chillin' enough. I need more chill in my life. You work in insurance, so you're busy in July and the new year. Is that when like most people are getting new policies, or is stuff happening that you gotta handle? Oh, welcome back from ads. That one in SLC because I travel for work and they were not a vibe either. Just wanted to attend church. Ain't no way. They literally said, come out here. They're trying to convert you. They probably get bonus points because you're from Vegas too. They told their pastor, I'm gonna convert a sinner from Las Vegas, just you wait. I'm gonna get double points for this one. That's wild. Yeah. Not gonna long distance date somebody and visit them just to go to church. That's kind of cray. Pumpkin R mods are nice. #1 mods. Online. Jesus says I'm not. Usually commercial insurance works by their calendar and they do quarters, so they make their big changes in the first or third quarter. Okay, interesting, interesting. That has to be where all the money's at. Commercial insurance, that makes sense. Ooh, Pumpkin says Keezus should be the head mod. Now Keezus and Kenny have to fight. I forgot. I do need to assign a head mod. Okay, Scrandle. I forgot, but I remembered. I mean, you can give more than one head mod. It's true. I'd probably give both of them. No, Keezus, it just means that other mods can't, stop you. I've only reminded you 30 times. That's not true. Definitely less than 30. Good timing, also finish eating. Ronaldo, Messi, Masai. So I will say, apologies, I'm not a huge soccer/football watcher. So based on very little knowledge, I'm gonna say... Also, is it Messi or is it Masai? I'm gonna say Masai. Argentina. I think Ronaldo's more popular. I'm gonna say based on looks. Like Messi? Okay. Back on the language topic, I really want to reduce my accent when I speak Swedish, otherwise people in Sweden and Finland are going to end up speaking English to you, except for some areas. Messy, like your kid's messy. My life is messy. Ooh! Wow, how was it? There's a pretty strong statistical showing of who prefers Messi or Ronaldo. A study recently came out. Ooh, really? Their correlations? Masai's a never word you've ever heard. Like, Masai's a way you've never heard it. Yeah, what's the data say? Joker, no need to apologize. I feel you. I feel the same way. Apologies for also not being more talkative. Life and work has been stupid. My life has become work. I'm trying, but this job's taking a lot out of me. Me too. Bring it in. Bring it in, cause me too, my dude. Falls under political lines. Oh. Interesting. Interesting, it falls along political lines. Yes, no apologies. Appreciate you being here, whether you're talking or not when you can. I know that we need to like text and catch up or like hang out in Discord. I just feel like I have not been social enough, period. At all. So I need to try and get better at that. It's also hard for me because my job has been taking a lot out of me. It's been taking a physical toll on me. One of the things it's been affecting is my eyes are really bad. Like, I've never had severe problems with my eyes, but now I'm having, like, difficulty focusing because I'm at my computer so much. Like, my eyes sometimes have a hard time focusing up close, sometimes I have a hard time focusing far away. I'm debating on going for some, like, expensive testing to figure out if it's a neurological thing or if it is just, like, my contacts. Because I went to the eye doctor in January, got a new prescription, things were fine, they said my eyes were healthy, but then, like, over the past couple of months it feels like things have gotten just, like, totally out of whack. Anyway, all that being said, I'm at my computer too much, so when I'm not working, I try and be off my computer, and it makes it hard to support my homies and their streams. Off my computer, off my phone, off screens. Will do, Pumpkin. I'll let you know if you do or say anything that pushes up against boundaries, and my mods will give you a little, like, little vibe check. Do you wear computer glasses? No. Well, so I typically wear my contacts, but that has caused issues. Certain days I can't wear my contacts because they give me such big, like, focus issues. I've kept my old glasses prescription so I can use those for the computer, because if you use, like, your proper prescription for the computer, I guess it can strain your eyes more. So I do have multiple pairs of glasses, some for the computer, some for far away. I have been debating, I'm like, do I need to get bifocals or something? Aslam. Blue light glasses don't work for you? So my glasses do have blue light filter. They do. I obviously don't have, I guess I don't have a pair of, like, non-prescription blue light glasses. It's, like, actually just the distance at which I focus. Like, something I've noticed is I have my laptop, my work laptop. And if I am in a Zoom call, I'm usually on the laptop screen, like, looking at the laptop screen, because the camera is there. But then I have trouble focusing on, like, everyone's small faces. I feel like my eyes have to work really hard, and then, like, everything just goes blurry. So, yes, I am grandma, dealing with grandma problems. It's not a great time. I have been considering getting not just, like, regular blue light level glasses, but the full-on, like, orange ones. One, because I think they look cool. I have been debating on getting LASIK as well. Used to wear Gunners, yellow lenses. Yeah, they're fun, they're cool. I like the look of them. So I've been debating ordering myself a pair for a while. I just need to suck it up and do it. Okay. We're gonna do Scrandle after I take a quick little step away from the computer. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. No words on stream right now. I'll take you to the BRB screen, and then I'll BRB. Stay tuned for some Scrandle. Go grab yourself a snack or a blanket. Get cozy. Okay, friends, I'm back. Sibling Sarah says, I'm similar and well overdue for an eye test. Yes, don't let it get too long. With having any CFS, I find my eyes tire so quickly. Ooh, I don't know what those are. Dad showed you some documents on his computer and I was like, how can you read this tiny font, man? Yeah, I'm reaching the point where I'm like, do I need to make the font bigger on my phone? I'm not that grandma yet. Not boomer. Not a boomer. Okay, pulling up Scrandle. Tis time. For a good old Scrandle sesh. Speaking of Scran, what have you guys had that's been good this week? Let me know. Inspire my belly. I'm gonna treat myself to something tonight. The day I have to increase the font size of my phone, the day I cry a little. I know, I can't make fun of my dad anymore at that point. Join the club. He'll say, haha, you're old, he'll say. And I'll say, old's just a state of mind. Chronic fatigue syndrome, oh, that might be me. Yeah, I was looking stuff up and I'm curious if I have like BVD, which is binocular vision dysfunction. Dark Wolf, what's good? Happy Friday, how are you? Anybug, hello. How's it going? Okay, let's see. We're about to play some Scrandle. We've been chilling. For those that haven't seen Scrandle, this is just a fun game where we compare foods from around the world. Scran is a very like British term for food. Most of the food we see here is like stadium food. We are not trying to determine which one is necessarily best. We are trying to determine which one we think is most popular based on the visual and how much it costs. Oh, Dark Wolf, appreciate you popping in. I hope work's going well. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm just seeing the picture that Snowhound sent me. I can't out you on stream. I'll respect you. Okay. Scrandle. Spring rolls and bean sprouts. 6-7 cents. I mean, these are literally just like freshly yoinked out of the ground. Those also look like little peppers. Spring rolls. That's a good deal for food though. Not gonna lie, can't be mad at it. Gluten-free burger. Gluten-free representation with shredded meat. $8.71. It's gotta be this one, right? Like, it's just gotta be. With shredded meat. Spring rolls for you. Windows cut off. Okay, let me fix it. What are those? Sewer plumes? What are those? There we go. What are sewer plumes? Acidic boiled sweet, no price data. So they're like a sweet candy. Those are probably good. Apple flavor, probably. Lucky Tatties, crumbly fondant with cinnamon flavoring. Yeah, those do look like dog treats. Crumbly fondant with cinnamon flavoring. So those are literally just icing with cinnamon. Like cinnamon challenge icing, right? I'm gonna say left because I don't know about those on the right. They might be good, but also these look safer. Wait. We're wrong. Jelly Spogs. That's a horrible name, England. I'm glad it's not Jelly Spooge. But sheesh. And Jelly Babies, the oldest sweet shop in England. Those look way better. Bogtacular, get out of here. These look very old-timey. I'm sure these aren't bad, but they look very old-timey. I mean, these also look old-timey because of the font, but Jelly Babies! No price data. Fizzy UFOs. I don't like not having prices. I do like judging candy, though. I do like judging candy. These look like sweet tarts. Maybe they are sweet tart associated, Sweet World. Cinnamon Oddfellows. What does that mean? Made with the finest ingredients. Hard lozenges flavored with cinnamon or thin ellipsoid wafer enclosed sour sherbet powder. Okay, yeah, fizzy UFOs. Easy. Easy. Jesmona. Mint flavored sweets. They're mint, but they're brown? Strong, hard peppermint treats. Old-fashioned black bullets. These are, they look like pre-Depression era candy. That's kind of wild. Army and Navy. Unusually soothing, the original taste of licorice. Boiled licorice and herb lozenges. I'm going with the bullets, I guess. They both look like austerity measures. You're not wrong, Aslam. You had a candy shop in your museum back in the day that had old school candy like that. Jazzies. Sweeties made the old-fashioned way. Oh. That tagline a little bit. Coconut mushrooms, those are fun. Mushroom-shaped sweets covered in flakes of coconut. I like the concept. That's interesting. I do think I like the Jazzies a little bit better. English friends. Have you tried either of these? Which are better? Jazzies? Jazzies. I would definitely try this. I'm just curious. It says mushrooms shaped sweets. So I'm curious of like what the base stem flavor is. These look like some kind of chocolate with sprinkles. Oh, it's fondant. So it would be like very sweet. And I'm on coconut. Depends on the context. This like not Uncle Sam wants you. The original Chelsea cocoa dusted chocolate fudge Whopper. Is it this like strip? It looks like a Kit Kat. Original chalk lick made with real milk chocolate. Is this like just powdered chocolate? Velvety crumbs of joy with milk, chocolate, nuts, and a biscuit. Okay, so hella gluten. Can't have. Can I sue if it doesn't bring me joy? The first ingredient is velvety crumbs of joy. Oh, sorry guys, I'm getting hit up. Which one are we feeling, y'all? I wish I could see more of the candy on the Whoppers. Yeah, it looks like powdered chocolate that you eat like Fun Dip. Yeah, these all do look like austerity measures. Sheesh. Pontefract cakes. What do you think they are, man? Yeah, they look like coins. Aniseed balls. Stop laughing, they're nice. These do look nicer than whatever these are. I don't know what's going on here. I'm gonna heavily rely on our British friends because I'm just basing these off of vibes. Aniseed is not for you, but I don't vibe with licorice. Okay, so are these more like licorice flavored? Berryman's finest confectioners. You're gonna try the cakes? I guess we'll try the cakes. Foam shrimps? These look like those marshmallow circus peanuts, but they're shrimp? Why? Why, England? Why shrimp? It could be anything. Why shrimp? And milk teeth. Are you kidding? Strawberry vanilla gum shaped like human teeth. I want to point out it's super funny because these teeth look like very nice dentures, where here we have like the wax teeth that are all busted. And considering the stereotypes, I do think that's very funny. Yeah, we have like they're peanut shaped over here. Sibling stairs. They're also in a similar packaging with like the circus big top colors. I'm gonna have to say the foam shrimp, milk teeth. That sounds like Charlie Day milk steak, like a made up thing. I am the connoisseur of the finest milk teeth. Good for making funny faces. Yeah, so like our equivalent of that is like wax teeth, and they're like busted Austin Powers teeth. It's very funny. That the milk teeth are like nice teeth. Cola cubes, cubic boiled sweets flavored like cola. Or chocolate flavored pebbles may cause undesirable dental outcomes. That's not true. Only if you eat actual rocks. I've had chocolate rocks before. They are good. I'm going with those. Pint pot. Gum sweet shaped like big pints of beer. Do kids eat this? I don't think we have like beer or alcohol shaped candy in the US. Edible money for young go-getters, funny money. I want to eat the money. Beer and soda gummies. We just haven't been to the right candy shop. Okay. True, there is a big candy shop in downtown Portland. It's been a while since I've been to it. It'd be fun to check it out. They have lots of random sodas there. Okay. 6 out of 10. Not our best show. But these were all very mysterious British candy. Is the candy money gum or what? Yeah, I don't know. I would assume. Probably. It looks like gum. Okay, we have actual food. There we go, England. That's the England we know. Pie, mushy peas, and swimming in gravy, $4.69. Or Honduras, chicken fried tacos. They definitely look like taquitos based on how they're rolled. I thought these were noodles at first, but I'm sorry. Tacos, please. More mushy peas and swimming in gravy. Steak and ale pie with mashed potato, mushy peas, and gravy. $12.06. Criminal. Or a pepperoni pizza, $13.27. Also a little expensive, but I feel like I gotta go pizza. If the gravy was on the side, I would be down with it. But the fact that I know that this is like mushy peas, again, like mashed potato consistency, surfacing up out of the gravy, I gotta go pizza. A lot of the stadium pizzas look like school cafeteria pizza. Cheeseburger with pickle, with wavy fries, Coke Zero, and a Smart Water. $28.34. This is America. Don't catch you slipping up. Yeah, okay, Pittsburgh. That's crazy. Monster Taco. This looks like some Taco Bell. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of iceberg lettuce. I just am not. It's $18.76, but you don't get anything else. This is definitely US Stadium prices. How are you supposed to eat that taco with both hands? I'm not gonna demonstrate because I'll get clipped out of context, but both hands very gingerly. I don't know, y'all. Those prices are both disgusting. This is a cafeteria hamburger, and I guarantee those crinkle cut fries are not done enough. Sitting in a stadium chair, elbows in, holding it in one hand and trying to eat with the other. If it was appearing to be super messy, I would maneuver the box in some way so I could keep it in the box and then like slide it into my mouth. I don't know, man. These prices are disgusting. Just a burrito they didn't finish making. You're so right. I gotta go that one though. Salt and pepper chips with a chicken sub, $12.06. Cougar tail, 15-inch glazed maple donut bar. Okay, chicken sub, $12.06. Cougar tail, $7.50. This just looks like a maple bar. Is it called a cougar tail just because it's so big? This is actual food. This is just a donut. Big donut, but I'm gonna say the salt and pepper chips with a chicken sub. You want the 15 inches of glazed maple donut? Chicken and mushroom pie. $7.71. Does that include the beer? Gammon, bread, and a pint. $4.29. What's gammon? Is that ham? Is that pork? From the Czech Republic. $4.29. Oh, I didn't mean to click it. Damn it. Good price. But it was literally just like condiment bread and ham. Gammon's the bad guy from Zelda. Gammondorf. Oh gosh. Okay. England. Salt and pepper chicken chow mein noodles. $10.72. Those look good. USA. The Dominator. Polka. Hello. Happy Friday. Welcome in. That chow mein looks really good, but so does this burger. Quadruple bacon cheeseburger. Oh, hold on. Jalapeno popper and a grilled cheese sandwich. All in one? Is it just one stacked item? Well, thank you for the subby. Is it part burger, part grilled cheese? Because this looks like two pieces of bread up here, but then we got more going on down here. Oh my god, it's $40.20. I had to admire it for a second. That price is disgusting. Quad burger with a grilled cheese sandwich as the upper bun. Oh man, Germany, turkey schnitzel, $4.56. I love it when the bun doesn't fit the food. Breakfast muffin with tater tots, $13.40. Kinda up there. But that does look like a nice English muffin. This looks like it might be a big hash brown on the bottom. Meats, a couple different meats, an egg, and tater tots. I'm going this one. Brony, hello. I'm good, how are you? Okay, hold on, I saw gluten-free, exciting. Kebab. 10.05. It doesn't, this looks fresh, it doesn't look bad. I will always be thrown by the word kebab though, because I always picture kebab as, you know, something on a stick. Also, Quolka, how are you doing? Happy Friday. We're doing some scrandle right now, comparing foods. Mini gluten-free chocolate brownie with marshmallows. 67 cents? That's not bad. Scotland. I will say the presentation makes me question everything. Like, those marshmallows are a little pink. That's not necessarily bad. It's a very irregularly shaped chocolate brownie, but it is gluten-free, so I can actually eat it. And 67 cents? That's kind of crazy. It's unheard of. But again, they're giving us, you know, something healthy and then a dessert. Those kind of kebabs, the meat's cooked on one giant stick and then shaved off. Oh, okay, so they make it easier so you don't hurt yourself on the stick. Oh, Brony, I hope today was a good day of work. I'm happy it's Friday. Those marshmallows look like they were found at a crime scene. Yeah, it doesn't look great. I'm gonna go kebab. I'm sorry, gluten-free brownie. I can actually eat you. The Netherlands. Vietnamese spring rolls. $2.14. Look at this little packaging. That's nice. Sausage, price for one, $5.76. For a second, I thought these napkins were like craft singles that they were holding the buns in. I'm gonna go with the sausage. Oh, dang it. Dang it, dang it. More mushy peas, pie chips, peas and gravy, $8.04. Or bratwurst, $4.56 from Germany. Bratwurst. That's a mega glizzy. The bratwurst looks good. This ratio of gravy is not the worst. However, like, just serve it to me on the side. Give me a ramekin. Okay, much better. Much better, much better. I'll take an 8. Okay, third round. Personal pizza, $14.87. Too much. Onion bahis, chips and mint yogurt, $4.02, England. What are onion bahis? Are these like little onion nuggets? Nuggets of onion? Based on the price alone, I'm going for the onions. I don't care. Both of these are England. We have a chili dog. $5.36. No one else in the stadium, I guess. Oh, Aslam, enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. Bahi's a type of Indian fritter. Yummy! Okay, I made the right choice over that pizza. Chana masala. Samosas, $7.37. Oh my gosh, can I tell you guys something without you judging me? I might go with the chili dog. Am I Sonic the Hedgehog? No. I had a tostada for the first time. Like last week. The J is pronounced like Bargy. Okay, Bargy. Baji. Chili dog samosas are great, but chili dog for Sonic. Hehehehe. Oh, chicken curry and rice with bottled Moretti, $13.33. For onion hot dog with ketchup, $9.85. I love me some curry. But yeah, I had a tostada for the first time last week. Because I love Mexican food, but I always do, like, enchiladas, tacos. Back when I could do burritos. Tostada is basically just an open-faced taco. Baji. Oh, it's also what you call your non-family members or like sisters. Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, Beeve! Can we get a shout out for Leave It to Beavertail? How are you, dude? How was your trip to Canada for the DBD anniversary? Yes, sibling stares. I'm not British. It's okay. Baji. You don't mix sweet and savory. Oh, I feel like we've seen this one before. Chicken and chips, $13.40. Or the anti-hero. 2-foot long hot dog inside 11 powdered donuts, mustard ketchup drizzle. $32.16. Oh, oh, look at that dog. That's disgusting. Just seeing that little guy. It's too thin. Too thin. Also, why? Why? Powdered donuts in a dog. Yucky. This one. Too many people voted for that. Gross. Okay, sausage and beer, $4.82. This is my childhood when we ran out of hot dog buns and you just had to do the hot dog on a piece of bread. That's what this reminds me of. Chicken curry and chips, $6.03, much better. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. You're paying mostly for the beer here. Yeah, hold up. I gotta see Keezus' emote. Jesus, that's crazy. Doing well, just figuring out some lunch. Montreal's amazing. Definitely go if and when you can. Yeah, I've never been to Canada. Definitely need to. Also, let me know what you get for lunch. Maybe some of this will inspire you. Maybe it will make you unhungry, but I'm also trying to figure out what I want to eat today. Double cheeseburger with chips on a roll. These burgers look so sad though. $6.70. Italy, what are we doing? I know you can do better. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Also, exclamation point cats. Get those kitty cats back up on screen. Brony making so many Pokemon Miis and Tamagotchi. I need to keep making them. Buffalo chicken tenders and fries, $14.74. Okay, but like, I get having the buffalo sauce on the side, but like half-heartedly sauced chicken tenders are just lazy wings. Are they not? Are these not just lazily like sauce it yourself wings at this point? Left is not happening though, so we have to choose it. England. Listen. I know you can do better. Gordon Ramsay is from England, and you present to me this pizza where it looks like the cheese slid. The cheese just like didn't make it to the crust, or it was like surgically removed. It looks like it slid at some point though. Fried chicken bao buns, $6.43. This doesn't seem like the optimal way to eat the chicken or bao, but you know what? This pizza upsets me. It makes me mad. It's okay, sibling stairs. We know you didn't do it. To be fair, you learned better culinary skills by leaving the UK. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So, pause. I remember in high school, I took a cooking class when I was in my Beatles phase, and so when we got to choose a country to like make the food of, I chose England, and that's when I learned English food is actually like... It's not it. Sorry, English friends. I am so sorry. Native English meals compared to other countries' meals are not quite as up my alley, personally. How many mushy peas did you use? None. I legitimately cannot remember what I cooked. But I remember being like, what the... I can't remember if I did like beef Wellington or something like that. Is that even English? I don't know, man. Okay. Australia. Victory Burger, $6.70. Nice little onion ring on there. We like that. Pork dumplings. Price for 10, $12.06. That's a little expensive, not crazy. I'm going for the burger dough. That's a good end, but people rarely make it. Yeah, because it's quite a process. I need to watch the Englanders trying US foods because of the World Cup. They're gonna go back to their country and be like, the fuck is this? Like, $6.70. That's how much that burger was. What country is this? Sweden? Why is it SUI? I think that's Sweden. Switzerland? Ah. Still, why SUI? The Swiss got it. The Swiss. Enclosed bun hot dog with ketchup / mayo with fries. Mayo, barbecue sauce, $15.41. Okay. Thai noodles with crispy chicken balls, $10.72. The chicken looks really good. The noodles, I'm curious of what they're like sauced in. Yeah, English attempted Thai noodles. That's good point. Good point. Chicken looks good. Thai noodles make me go, USA mac and cheese. Made with penne, not macaroni. 10.05. Monster burger, a cheeseburger with a chicken strip and 2 mozzarella sticks. 13.40. That is a very American invention. Value for the food, probably the burger and all the fixins. What would probably be the easiest to eat? The pasta. But like, I do love me a mozzarella stick and a chicken strip and a burger. Not usually all at the same time. Also, can we admire the melted cheese for a second? That's something you don't get in England very often, so. There we go. The mac and cheese does look a little boring. Great Scranner, heaven's equal. Thank you, Scran. Just did a quick burger order. So tired, gotta crank up the rest of your work stuff. Oh, good luck. I am avoiding my work stuff, even though there's some stuff I should probably do today. No, there isn't. Okay, thanks. You're right, Snow. You're right. W, avoid buying from me. I would if I could, homie. Oh, okay. Anime girl. Hot dog with mustard and relish. Does it come with the anime girl, or is this just somebody's little buddy that they decided to put in the photo? I'm curious. $5.96. Or England chicken and halloumi wrap. $6.03. I kind of want the wrap, not gonna lie. I mean, if it comes with the anime girl left, but we don't know. It doesn't say. I think that this is just this person's like, instead of flat Stanley, they have their little like flat anime girl. Diggersby in chat. Not the prime. Blue raspberry prime. $6.03. Criminal. New Zealand. Loaded fries with beef brisket, pickles, cheese, and chipotle mayo. Ooh. That doesn't look very good, but I don't want $6 prime. Norway, hot dog and a waffle, $3.35. Will we ever find a bun that fits the glizzy? That really is the question. It's either like huge glizzy, too small of bun, or huge bun, too small of glizzy. Sausage and bread with a pint, $3.35. It has to be this one. This looks so much better, even when it's just a slice of bread. USA. Ooh, that's some chicken. Roast chicken with fries. $19.43. Do you get the whole goddamn chicken? Or... because that's a wing. This isn't the rest of the chicken. Are these just 2 wings? I don't know. Fries look good. Feed in. Bremska sausage with sauerkraut, roasted onions, and ajvar. $6.70. The extended glizz and small buns is part of the appeal. That's a thigh, not a wing. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That makes more sense. So you only get like less than half a chicken. When I can go down to Costco and get a whole rotisserie chicken for $6. Damn, those fries look good and the chicken's probably tasty, but that glizzy would be my walking stick on a mountain hike. It's powerful. Yeah. This just... I get hung up on the price sometimes. Like, this looks good, but for $20, like, sit and spin. Like, I'm gonna pay for the $7 hot dog instead. Okay, living that Kirkland life. You know it, you know it. Gotta get the rotisserie chicken. Make some mash and veg at home. Since that's like the one thing from Costco, like I can only eat maybe one thing from the food court. And I know the chicken's not from the food court, but like qualifying it as the ready-made Costco food. Chimichurri steak and fries. I love a chimichurri steak. Medium rare, no price. Well, that's not helpful. Spicy chicken wings, chips and curry sauce. No price data, also not helpful. Okay, well then if it's a either or, honestly the steak doesn't look that good. I do like a chimichurri steak. These fries look a little wanting. As do these though. This chicken looks good. Wings. See, people just voted this for the steak. Just based on the principle, not knowing the price. You would choose steak, but that steak was not medium rare. It looked a little dry. Not gonna lie. Steak is steak. You say that, but you've had a bad steak, right? One that is so dry that it's like, I don't want to eat this. Oh, to some people. Okay, okay. Steak is not steak. These both look sad. This photo on the left looks like it's from 2008. With mayo and a large Coke. Okay. Burger and a pint. $16.75. Oh my god. Okay, gross. For this? For this burger? England, what are we doing? The other one I think is from Paraguay? Yeah, having to extend the photo so I can see the whole thing. I mean, that hot dog doesn't look good by any means. That's true, Kenny. That is a sad burger. The photo quality is really hurting this hot dog. Do people have like self-respect? Do people have limits of I am not paying $15 for a cafeteria ass hot hamburger? Oh my god. Another one. Cheesy chips, those look good. Oh, we're getting to the point of the stream where the scrandle is hurting me, chat. One, I don't see the bottom bun. I see two patties. I don't see the bottom bun. Those pickles are in that bun. That bun was born that way. Those are fused together. No price tag means $30. Nasty. That burger shouldn't even be free. So much onion. That is hurtful. $14.07 for like half an onion. I hate iceberg lettuce. Iceberg lettuce on a burger's insulting. Pulled pork hot dog. Ooh, that looks good. That looks really good. Zapiekanka. Poland. Bread with cheese and mushroom. Ooh, 402. I'm not into mayo like that. The sharing box. Brisket pies, salt and pepper chicken, chips, pulled pork nachos, matzo bites, 2 cobbed corns. Not 2 corn cobs, two cobbed corns. Salad, sauces, $26.80. Oh, I forget the English do their chicken tenders. Most of the time they do their chicken tenders like chicken fingers. They're really thin. I'm not a fan of that. This pulled pork looks really good though. Pulled pork nachos, but like where are the chips? And I mean actual chips, not fries. Do they think that fries are the base of nachos? I do love me some corn. This is such a weak salad, I'm gonna say it. 2 brisket pies. How are we feeling, chat? Does this seem worth the $26.80? It's definitely more variety of food. I wouldn't hate this. I do like mushroom, but like too much mayo. The random salad in there, not even in a container. It's just like, okay, we have some onion, we have some iceberg lettuce, and some tomatoes. Here you go. Yeah, exclamation point cats, guys. Cats. Yeah, we went right. Whales, sausages, chips, and curry sauce in a hollowed cob. 603. What does that mean, a hollowed cob? Like a hollowed out piece of bread? USA, chili hot dog with the beer, $21.98. Oh my god. Does this guy have his Hulk hand? Does this guy have a Hulk hand at the game? That's funny. This is why people shouldn't come to America. Because a chili dog and a beer at a stadium is gonna, like, cost you rent. A roll with the bread taken out. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna vote for the frickin' Welsh cob. Hollowed cob. The massive hand holding that beer. I hope it's part of the price. The Hulk hand. Okay. It's one of those British things where each part of the country has a different name. Or a bread roll. Bob, bap, roll, barm. Never heard bap or barm. That's funny. It is funny that it's so regional. Especially because England isn't like a huge country. So the regional vernacular is just interesting. Okay, friends. I could probably do Scrandle like all day, to be honest. Until I see something nasty, and then I'm like, I'm good. One more. My accuracy is really good, 78%. I massively wish you'd hold my hand while we play Mario Kart. Well, then he's gonna lose, and then you have to drink more beer. USA, what do we got going on here? It's messed up. This is a crime in at least 7 states. Oh my god, it's a milkshake. I had to push it. I said we could go until I see something gross, and I had to push it. Pimento cheese milkshake, vanilla ice cream, vanilla syrup, pimento cheese, potato chips. Why? Why? That wasn't something somebody sold this person. They did that themselves. I'm really grossed out. That's gross. Mysterious Brazilian scran with farofa. That is also gross. Mystery meat. Very, like, dry-looking mystery meat. Oh, man. Don't make me pick the frickin' milkshake, my dude. What does milkshake mean? Blended vanilla ice cream and vanilla syrup. So... this is unsettling. This is also unsettling because I'm also like, what's going on here? My brain says it would likely be rice. What's farofa? I should look that up first. Traditional Brazilian side dish made from toasted cassava flour, often mixed with butter, bacon, onions, and other. So it literally is just flour and like butter. Okay, so like uncooked graham cracker crust type consistency, mayhaps? This looks more like a meal. I don't know what's going on with these like bread slices here. I don't know if this person literally just like put Cheese Whiz on like the leftover crust of their sandwich and then just put that in their milkshake and was like, get a load of this, guys. They didn't pay for this. They made this. I refuse to believe that they were sold this. Which is the nastiest one, Keezus? Is this Singapore? Nasi lemak spiced dog, sambal chili, crushed peanuts, anchovies. Anchovies? Cucumber. Interesting. Anchovies on a hot dog? Chip Buddy on Saturday. Which Chip Buddy, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, English friends, is buttered bread with chips, fries in the middle. I have to go with the nasi lemak spiced dog. That's the one. Absolute treat. Is that dog carved out of wood? No, it's just very glossy. It's holding its form quite well. I'm sorry, I don't think I'd like a Chip Buddy. Like, it would hit my lizard brain and being like, salty fat starch. But there's so many different better combinations of salty fat starch. Salty chips melt the butter. Not a balanced meal, but comforting as anything. Ooh, pulled pork and Donner Crunch wraps. What is this wrap? It's a very interesting color. That or it's burnt. Curious what this wrap is. It does look good. Those nachos too. Yum. Cheeseburger, 603. That's a sad cheeseburger. I'm so sorry. This is one of those where I'm saying, like, you're so sorry you had to experience that. Risk it with the crunch wraps. It's gotta be that one. England. Oh, this is such a... I don't know, this bun. It's probably good. It just looks a little underdone. It looks a little underdone to me. Parmo in a bun. What is a parmo? Like chicken with cheese? Okay. Food and drink. Wow, very specific. Popcorn, chicken tenders, fries, hot dog, pretzel, nachos, pizza, drink. 20.77. Not bad. That's a... Oh. Okay, so there's quite a lot of food. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, hold on. This is one where I have to extendo the image. So it's got to be this one. That's like a fair amount of food. $55.35. Good stuff. Northern dish, battered chicken, bechamel sauce, and cheese. Doesn't sound bad. There's just way more food on the right. It's giving Scrandle for real. This hot dog and this Sprite. Quarter-pound beef hot dog with Heineken. Oh, excuse me, not a Sprite. $9.31 or Bullpit Beast with chips, $11.39. Which looks like a double cheeseburger. Okay, I'm gonna call this out. Those are cucumbers, are they not? Are those not cucumbers? Those are not pickles. Right? It's got to be the right side, but I am questioning why it's got cucumbers on it. I am the pickle expert. I've earned that right. Sumo dog, wasabi relish, pickled peppers, spicy mayo, teriyaki sauce, furikake, minced onion. 11.06. Interesting. Very, very Japanese hot dog. They just bunged a generic salad in there, haven't they? Yeah, seems like it. Steak in a bun. That's not steak, right? That looks like chicken. That looks like chicken. You cannot tell me that's a steak. Guys, that's not steak, right? Or have they put just like a very orange marinade on it? Yeah, that has to be a white meat. This looks like a barbecue chicken. Chicken steak? Ah, I can see that. Yeah, so wasabi relish would be spicy. Pickled peppers could be good, but interesting. Spicy mayo, good. Teriyaki sauce, good. Furikake, there's so many different kinds of furikake. Minced onion. It just, there's a lot going on. I could see it being decent, but there's a lot going on. Curious about the wasabi relish. That being said, I'm going for the chicken steak. $4.62. Festive loaded fries. Chips, stuffing balls, pigs in blankets, gravy, cranberry sauce, and mint sauce. That looks good. Chips and curry sauce. That looks like chips and curry sauce. This one. Like gas station sushi, no. Germany. Bratwurst, $4.02. You get the burger too. Also, can we talk about the size discrepancy? Why is it so straight? I'm gonna get in trouble with YouTube for having that on the screen. That's just... Let's hide those ends of that dog really quick. It was so rigid. Chicken tenders with chips. Why is that bun trying to take a bite of Granddad's cane? I know, right? Oh, man. Chicken tenders with chips, large drink, $21.64. America. Get out of here. It does look like 4 pretty big chicken tenders. Huh. Fries. And a soda. It's not like a giant soda. 21 is just so much. But I don't know, this bratwurst just looks very rigid to me. The Netherlands. Fries with mayo, $6.10. Too expensive. So much mayo. Are you guys out here doing just mayo on your fries? That's not the combo I'm looking for. Like, I need ketchup. England burger, $4.69. I can't be mad at that. Doesn't look like a very... Like, I don't know, the innards don't look great. I'm pretty sure this is a pretzel bun, though, and that's gonna be bomb. Another meeting. Good luck, Jesus. And he says, absolutely not. And if we don't see you before I sign off, I hope you have a good one. Dirty roasties. Roast potatoes with chili and cheese, $6.03. Dirty roasties. What a name. Sour herring in a roll. Fried herring also available. $4.56. Hate the term sour herring. Sour fish? Oh my god, beef, stop. I see it. Beef says Old Swiffer wipe and a bun on the right. That's gross. Because that is exactly what it looks like. We gotta go over here. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Okay, perfect scran. I think we can wrap it up there. I did push it a little far because that was probably the grossest food we've seen so far. Not the best. The amount of condiments on that depends on how well you mopped. It's a mini game. They make you work for it. Okay, y'all. It is 1:06 p.m. where I'm at now. You should go eat. Now that we're done with Scrandle, you can officially eat without being grossed out. Yes, exclamation point pizza if you want your kitty to eat a pizza. Pizza. Aw, Annie, I hope you have a good day. Yeah, I probably should call it there. You can also make your cat sleep! Exclamation point. Sleep. And it'll take a little nap. Oh, good to see you too, dude. Your pizza was blue. Yeah, it's like the same color as your kitty. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, before we go, does anyone have anything that they want me to talk about on Thinking Out Loud this week? If you don't have a suggestion, that's okay. Glad to see you, Sibling Stairs. Yes, have a good weekend. We're gonna be live next Friday. We'll be in the Discord until then. My next YouTube video will drop on Tuesdays. You guys have been looking for some extra Sierra content. I have been posting weekly videos over there, thinking out loud about whatever's on my brain that week. Thinking out loud, what's that? That's my new, like, podcast series. I don't know. I'm figuring it out. I have a lot of things on my brain. Things that I have to think about. Thanks, no. Thank you, thank you. But I like knowing what you guys find interesting or what you'd want to hear my thoughts about. This last week, talked about just like the importance of silence. How most of us are like addicted to noise. Week before, I can't remember. I've done 6 episodes so far. All the weeks blend together. Anyways, I will see you cuties in the Discord. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, whether you chatted or just lurked. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for making me part of your day. Happy to be your homie and your background noise. I'm gonna set you guys free on the internet because I need to get some work done. But I will see you cuties soon. Bye!